Did you get married during your break? How did you guys know that? I'm going to be answering some of you guys' questions because you guys have been asking for it and you've been dying for it. So it's only right. How are you guys doing? You guys are okay? Welcome to my channel. My name is Vicky and it's a known fact that I took a break from YouTube for what felt like 100 years. Some of you guys have been asking me where I was, what happened, why did I take a break? Some of you are genuinely worried on where I've been. But don't worry, because I'm going to be answering that question on why I took a break and many more on this week's episode of Question and Answer with yours truly.
I fuck about a million, I keep it a trend, resilient, they energy off. My image is God reaching deep in the pot, I got features of people like lost. Yeah, R.I.P. on me, TT. The melanin on me, my cheekbone is native, the soil is my where I walk.
I have my water here. I'm gonna be talking for a while, but I'm gonna keep this short. I'm gonna keep this brief and straight to the point because I know some of you guys are used to watching TikTok videos and IG reels. Your attention span is like this. Some of you maybe have already logged out within the first 15 seconds of the video. First of all, I'm just gonna say this feels weird talking in front of the camera. I've been away for like a year and a couple of months. Girl posted 2 videos saying
naomba nijitoe kidogo tu hadi.
Well, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry that had to happen, but that's the reason why we're here today. I wasn't meant to do a sit down video, but I have to do it. But I'm not gonna lie to you, there's not even a single day that passed when I was not thinking about this channel. It's been always on my mind. I had a couple of comeback videos I need to make for you guys, like 15 different videos. I did like 30 different videos before I did this video. This is a special one because there's no point of like me disappearing for like 100 years and then coming back. It's like nothing has happened. You need explanations, and that's what I'm giving it to you guys. Okay. So I went on my Grizzam and I went on my Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me questions. Some are good, some of you I'm convinced that you are, because yeah, it's mad. But yeah, I went on my Instagram and I asked you guys questions. But even before I open these questions, even if no one has asked me, I feel like I need to answer you guys on why I took a break from YouTube. Because I posted 3 videos and disappeared, made a post, never told you why. But yeah, why did I take a break from YouTube for that long? And I'm gonna say this, okay? Just stay with me. I'm a firm believer that everything, literally everything, happens for a reason. And this video is coming up on April or maybe May, I don't know. I told you last year, by July of last year, I'm gonna be uploading, didn't say nothing. I said before December, I'm gonna be uploading, didn't say nothing. I said before March, I'm gonna be uploading. March imepita. Right now we're in April. I'm shooting this on April. I don't know when this is gonna land and how it's gonna find you, but I feel like maybe this is the perfect time for me to upload this video. But I'm gonna say this, I'm a firm believer of everything happens for a reason. I'm not trying to sound preachy or anything if you don't believe in God, but like this is my truth. I'm a firm believer of God, and I believe God sometimes uses certain situations, certain people, certain environments to try and communicate to us. Like, one thing I've realized about God is like, man is not your broski. He will not come to your yard and be like, yo, don't do this in 2023, do this in 2024, because in 2023, like, God will not come in the flesh and try to communicate to us. He will come to us in different forms and ways and try to communicate to us. And for me, I'm gonna be really raw and honest and open with you guys. Like, even when I was posting my first 3 videos, a lot was happening in my life. Something about posting those 3 videos genuinely didn't feel right at the moment. It felt false, it felt drained. I genuinely felt burnt out making those videos. But again, I had this mentality of, regardless of the situation, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna beat all odds, I'm gonna be uploading, 2023 is my year. Which, don't get me wrong, it's a good mentality to have. But again, we just need to be honest with ourselves. Some of the things that happen in our lives are completely out of our control. And if you came to me and asked me why I took a break when I was making this post, like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the day when I was making this post, it was easily one of my lowest points in 2023, because I genuinely felt like I let myself down. I let a lot of people that were rooting for me, they wanted to see me do this, so like I just felt like it was easily one of the, it was long. That day was long. The world was a bit blurry and I wasn't crying. But yeah, I just felt like I've disappointed myself and the people around me. If you came to me and asked me why I took a break when I was making this post, I would just cry and say how the world is unfair. Oh, my village people are overworking, my enemies don't want me to say things like that. Like I genuinely didn't know what was happening. But like right now, that break was very much needed. Right now, if you come to me and ask me this question, why I took a break, like it all leads to one time I made a prayer to God. Adulting was happening, it was tough. Adulting was happening, and I remember going to God and saying this big messy prayer and telling God to just like lead the way for me because I cannot do this by myself. And back then when I was making that prayer, I didn't know how God works. Like I knew we pray and God answers prayers, but like I didn't know like he answers prayers, and sometimes him answering our prayers may come out not the way we expect. We may be uncomfortable. God sometimes doesn't give us what we want, he gives us what we need. And him answering our prayers doesn't mean like every day it's a positive answer. Sometimes it's not what we expect. And him leading the way for me came with certain disappointments. Like starting a channel and it not turning out the way I expected it to turn out. You know, it's like hypothetically, I buy a car, I don't know how to drive a car, I don't even know what a steering wheel is, but I want to go Maldives. So I invite big man, I tell him, yo, drive the car for me, take me to Maldives, I'm just gonna sit here, I'm gonna be the passenger princess while you drive me. And then out of nowhere, I just storm off the passenger seat and I want to drive the car. Now, me and big man are like now struggling for the driver's seat. He wants to drive, I want to drive, he wants to drive, till he pushes me to the side and say, yo, chill. Let me lead the way for you. When you was driving that car, the path was a bit rocky. But when I'm on the steering wheel, I'm going to take you to Maldives, okay? The path is going to be smooth because I'm driving. Look at me.
Sure. I'm the captain now.
So sit still and know that I am God. And I don't want you to rely on your own understanding. I want you to rely on me. Why? Because I know the plans that I have for you. Plans for prosperity and not for failure. Something along this line. So bottom line is, I tried doing things by myself. Nakiliniramba. But like God was like, I've given you this idea. You're gonna start your own channel, chill. But for this to happen, this and this must happen. Okay? This must happen for you to get the results you want. But me, I was like, yo, I have an idea. Let me rush. Let me do things by myself. No, it don't work like that. Do you guys understand what I mean? Like, bottom line is, things were not going on well during that time. I didn't know what was going on, but now God gave me the revelation of what was going on and why everything was happening the way it was happening. And yeah, man, the path was a bit rocky. A lot was happening in my life, a lot of uncontrollable circumstances. I could not do it in 2023. Will I do it in 2024? I don't know. Like right now, I'm just inshallah-ing everything. Everything I say is God willing, because we never know tomorrow. I genuinely hope I made sense. If I didn't, just comment down below your address and I'll come to your house and explain it to you over there. You know it's now 1:40 and I'm starting to hear movements. Okay, it's all good. I'm in a nice environment. Things are okay. Why am I paranoid? But back to what I was saying. On to question number 2, a little life update on what went down during your break. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys an update on what went down during my break. I'm gonna say number 1, I grew so much closer to God. Like my relationship with God is now growing. If you knew me back in the day, I wasn't that much of a believer. Like my relationship with God is now becoming a thing. Like I genuinely love him with all my heart. I put him ahead of everything. I've seen him with my eyes like this. I've grown so much closer to God. I've grown so much as an individual. And yo, I need to put you guys on this, okay? I've been learning Spanish. A girl is in a Spanish bag. I'm learning a little ¿Cómo estás? I'm sorry if you hear noises outside. It's raining. Can you keep quiet? So, as I was saying, yes, I speak Spanish. How about this? I'll be in the same room with Bad Bunny, Daddy Yankee, and Carol G, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, have you guys seen this guy's YouTube videos? Yeah, she's sick. Yeah, have you subscribed? Yeah, subscribe. I'll be like, disculpe? Oh, yeah, mis videos son buenos. Oh, gracias. Which reminds me, guys, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Please subscribe. I love you, and bye. Also, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I made that up. It really helps the algorithm. It really pushes my videos to other people for them to see. Back to the video. So yeah, a girl has been in a Spanish bag. Bad Bunny. I'm open for any collaboration.
Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias.
Another thing is I've really learned a lot about my YouTube channel and my niche, which is really hard nowadays with the way YouTube is saturated. Everybody's trying to be unique, trying to do different things. It's hard for you to find your niche. So yeah, I've learned a lot about my YouTube channel, my niche, editing, the quality. You guys can now see the quality of this video. You guys are no longer seeing me in some 44 120p. I'm talking about 1080p, guys. My camera shut down when I was making this video. I answered a couple of other 2 questions, but I didn't know that the camera was not recording. So it happens, fam. Let's go back to the rest of the video. On to my 3rd question. Let me see. Are you talking to someone right now? No, I'm talking to my camera. My sister is asleep in the other room. When she wakes up tomorrow, I'm gonna be talking to her. I hope that's what you mean. If that's not what you mean, then mind your business. Did you get married during your break? How did you guys know that? It was supposed to be personal information. Of course I didn't get married. No. And you know what the funny thing is? I also took a break. When I took a break from YouTube. But there was this one time I took a long break from Instagram and all my other social media platforms. And when I came back, either people were thinking I got married, or I got a baby, or I'm out of the country. But I'm not married. The other things, maybe that's true. I don't know. And when people get lost, it doesn't mean they're married or they have a kid, okay? But yeah. My other question, what are some of the lessons you learned during your break? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm gonna say do it. Do it. Do it sad, do it depressed, do it alone, do it afraid, do it hungry, do it full, do it. Whatever thing is in your head, I always say whatever thing is in your head is in God's hand. God was not dumb for him to plant that idea in your head. God was not dumb for him to tell you to write that book, to travel to that country, to write that music, to start a business, to start a clothing line. God was not dumb to plant that idea in your head. And we are all gonna die one day. Death is the only guaranteed thing. Even if you try and escape Earth and go to Mars, death is gonna find you in Mars. We are all gonna die one day. So the real question is, what do you want to die with? Do you want to die with dreams, or do you want to die with memories? Because I can tell you what I want to die with, and it's definitely not dreams. The biggest mistake a lot of people do, I generally feel like a lot of people do, is they think they have time. Well, you might have time, but remember, time is money. Time is precious. You will never relive a day ever again. I've lived today. Tomorrow is another day. And the clock keeps ticking away. Time is so precious, okay? And another thing is, stop being afraid. Stop being scared. I genuinely think what scares you should be a compass to where you should be going towards. Don't let fear win. There was this lady that was saying something very important about being scared. I'm gonna put it up here for you guys to just...
You need to pay attention to what you're afraid of, Boogie. What you fear will tell you a lot about what it is you want. Because what they don't tell you is that fear and desire are 2 sides of one coin. When you really fear something, it's because you really want something, Boogie. Everyone experiences fear, Boogie. Fear has a purpose. Fear makes things exciting. Fear is what makes life worth living. But you're not meant to give fear too much power. Where you go wrong is when you give fear too much power. You're supposed to push through fear, like how you defy gravity when you stand up. Don't let the fear consume you. When you fear something, it really means you really want something. So give it to yourself. You're scared of pursuing your dreams? Go after your dreams. Scared to shoot your shot? Go ahead and shoot your shot. Fear is not real. Fear is only as real as you allow it to be. Giving fear too much power can paralyze you.
Protect the risk, go do what you want to do. And another thing I learned is don't take advice from people you don't want to be like. What I'm trying to say is surround yourself with like-minded people. And if you don't have those people, then it's okay. But yeah, I'm going to highlight them here. Here are some of the lessons that I've learned. Next question. If you are a celebrity, who would you be? I'll be myself. Or maybe Rihanna, I love the girl. It's currently 3:10. What kind of content are you trying to bounce back with? I'm not gonna be doing sit-down videos. I'm gonna say this. I've been thinking of doing my videos in public places. Like I wanna go outside. I don't wanna be in my room just creating videos. I'm not gonna be doing sit-down videos. I'm generally not a fan of sit-down videos, but I felt I needed to do this to explain to you guys everything that's been going on and just interact with you guys a little bit. If you want us to be content buddies, my DMs are open. Let's talk, okay? I cannot shoot videos alone. I'm not doing vlogs. I'm doing just random, creative, well-thought videos. I have them in my mind. Executing it is a bit tricky. What would you say this chapter of your life is? I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm working on a video at 3:15 p.m. I'm tired right now. I need a good sleep. But yeah, this chapter in my life, I would say I'm just trying to figure it out. Anything that comes on my plate, I'm doing it. I'm not even answering any more questions. I'm tired. So there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video as much as I enjoyed filming it. My socials are down on the screen below. Show me love. I love you so much. Thank you for your patience all through when I took a break and just you taking the time to watch this video. I genuinely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I know you guys are probably wondering, what am I gonna upload next?
You see my highlights and study my real. Yeah. I'm showing more love this year. Running more plays, finna scale up my business this year. The world in my palm, I'm a star. I deliver my cadence. I'm serving up cheers to my peers. Bringing the bread for the fam.